Today we are talking about runway competition. So this competition is a super popular competition at CMTC. So I'm gonna go over the rules and then I will go over some tips from the team. And then we do have an exciting announcement about who's going to be our runway coach, and we're gonna announce that next week. So take a look at our Instagram page and our Instagram story when we announce that. We're really excited. Hi everyone. Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly go over the rules. So the runway competition is open to contestants of all ages, so ages 4 and up. The contestants aged 12 and over need to wear black, white, or a combination of both. So you can't wear a color if you're 12 and over. It's black or white or a combination of both. So that's really one of the only rules as far as wardrobe goes for those that are 12 and up. Anyone 4 to 11 can wear color. We encourage the kids to dress like kids, of course, so what they're comfortable in. Again, we do suggest more basic, nothing too fancy, so you don't have to wear a dress or anything like that for the kids. It can just be a more simple look. Again, these competitions are set up like a real kind of runway go-see. So we suggest wearing for girls leggings or a form-fitting dress to show off your shape. For guys, black jeans and a black top or a white top. That's perfect, okay? We also have a Pinterest page with wardrobe inspo for this competition as well. If you are kind of struggling on what you should wear, that's a really good place to go and check things out. We also have images on our website from this competition, on our Instagram feed, and there will be some images in the email that we sent out today and then the one that we sent out on Friday. Okay, so child competitors 4 to 11 permitted to wear any color, 12 and over, a combination of black, white, or white. So you can wear all black, you can wear all white, or a combination of both. Yep, and you can wear a skirt, that's absolutely fine. A lot of people do wear skirts. Okay, so each contestant will walk one at a time. So that means it's only you on the stage, so this is your moment to shine. So you'll go on the stage, you don't pose when you first go on. You walk right on the stage, you'll be cued on. You'll walk all the way down to the runway, and then you'll pose at the end for about 3 seconds, and then there's stairs that you walk down. So you don't go back, you just go the one way, pose at the end of the runway, and then we encourage everybody to look down at those stairs. So if you're a female and you're wearing heels, definitely look down. You're not gonna be judged after your pose. So it's very, very important. You'll be reminded probably 100 times at CMTC to look down at the stairs, okay? Hi, Meg. I saw a question pop up here. Yep, guys can wear chains. You can wear accessories for sure. It's really just the clothes that the team will be looking at, just to make sure that you're wearing black, white, or a combination of both. So a long coat is fine as long as it's black or white, or again, a combination of both. So it can be a pattern, black and white, okay? So you can't stop when you're on the runway in the middle. You can't turn around. So again, you'll just be walking right on. You'll be cued. I think it'll actually be me behind the stage cueing. I usually am. So I'll be cueing you, and then you'll walk all the way down. Again, you don't pose right when you get on. You walk all the way down, pose at the end of the runway for about 3 seconds, and then you get off the stage right there. And there'll be people at the end of the stage to help you as well. And again, please look down when you're walking. You will not be judged once you're looking down, okay? So after your pose, the judges stop assessing you as far as your score goes, because they want you to be safe, and we all want you to be safe if you have to walk down those stairs. There's not many steps. There's only about 3 steps, but again, I know some people do worry that if they look down, that's going to affect their scoring, and it absolutely won't. You can wear jewelry for sure. I'll talk about the practice in just a second, but you can wear jewelry. For hairstyles, that's completely up to you, but again, we do want you to keep it kind of basic. For girls, if you have longer hair, we suggest having it in the back just so it doesn't, number 1, block your number, because you will have a contestant number, and number 2, again, we want to focus on you, your face, your body, so we do suggest having the hair not in front, in the back, okay? I'm just looking at the questions here. Okay, So if you have naturally curly hair, should I leave it like that or style it? I would leave it naturally curly. However, that is completely up to you. Whatever you're feeling most confident with, then wear it the way that you feel most comfortable in. Okay. And yes, you can smile. That's a great question. So you can smile or you don't have to smile. It is up to you. That is a question we get a lot. So if you feel more confident smiling, then definitely smile. For children, we do suggest smiling. And then for the older adults, then you don't have to smile. It is an option though. Okay. Okay, I'll get to some of these questions after. So we do have a runway coach come in before runway competition. So they're separated from 4 to 11 and 12 and over, and there's a workshop for both sets of ages. So you'll get to work with a runway coach on the main stage prior to the actual competition. So your new faces, and that's what CMTC is meant for, and this is supposed to be practice for you, and it's definitely a confidence boost getting on that stage in front of the audience, but there is the workshop first. So we're going to announce who our runway coach is this year, and we're really, really excited about her. But she will work with everyone prior to the runway competition. So when you check in at CMTC, you'll get your itinerary, and the runway workshop is open to everybody who's a contestant at CMTC, even if you aren't in the runway competition. So you can actually work with her, and you'll get on stage and you'll get a couple rounds on the stage. So you do get more confident. You get to see the stage, be on the stage, kind of feel the texture of the stage. So we do suggest for that workshop to wear the heels that you're going to wear during runway competition, and then that will give you some extra practice as well. But she's there to help you and give you pointers. If this was a part of my tips, but if high fashion modeling is something that you are interested in and have potential for, then I would suggest also practicing before CMTC. But you will get that opportunity to work with the coach at CMTC. Okay, and if you're not signed up for runway competition, this is a great competition, even if you're not that interested in modeling at all, because all of the reps are at CMTC will be at that competition and judging the competition, or they're just there to watch. So after the runway competition, every single one of the reps will introduce themselves. So they're all there and they're looking, and they will have their program book, and they will be scouting for those that are on the runway. So they get to see all of you, and if they're interested in you or your look or your confidence, then they will take note of that. So again, it's a great competition. Runway and Photography Go See are two competitions where every single rep is in the room and will be there. So it's a great competition, and again, it's a really big confidence boost. Like, you're up there in front of the live audience, in front of all of the reps, and if you're able to do that, we definitely hear that it's a big confidence booster, and it does take confidence to be able to do it. So this is a great competition to really test yourself, and yeah, so I would definitely recommend it, Corey. Yep, curly hair is great. I actually have naturally curly hair, so yeah, for sure. If you have curly hair and you feel you can wear it straight or you can wear it curly, we suggest natural. So if you have curly hair, definitely keep it natural if that's what you're comfortable with. So height really only matters technically for the high fashion market. However, there's a lot of different designers out there who now don't even really consider height. It does depend on the market yet again, but there's different types of modeling. So this competition isn't restricted to any height requirements. If you're interested in modeling at all, or again, if you're just looking for the experience to get on that stage and get some, again, exposure, this definitely maximizes your exposure, then I would definitely suggest this competition. No height restrictions. There are scouts there that are scouting for actors or commercial models that will be at this competition looking at all of the different people who appear on stage, okay? So again, a great competition to take part in. So height does not matter for this competition at all. The reps, of course, do have very different looks that they're looking for as far as height or things like that. But again, there's all different reps at this competition, and a lot of them, their height doesn't matter, okay? Yep, Corey, you can sign up at CMTC. You definitely can, but I suggest if this is something that you want to do or thinking of doing, I would suggest doing it before then, just to make it easy. Yep, guys can wear leggings, that's fine, for sure. Yep, so what are the judges looking for if the walk is simple, no turn? So the judges are looking at your confidence. They're aware that most of you have never been on a runway before or have been very limited, have spent limited time on the runway. So they're looking for confidence. It's judged on your runway walk, of course, attitude, your sense of style, booking potential for fashion shows. And again, that's all shapes and sizes and all ages that these reps are looking for. So again, it's confidence. So you're getting up there and you're in front of a live audience, you're in front of these judges. So you can really tell when someone is confident on the runway. And I don't mean confidence as in experience, how many times you've been on the runway. It's just how confident you are in front of a crowd. Even as an actor, that's very important that you feel confident and you're not shy. So this is a great competition to kind of show your personal style and show your attitude. And again, get that exposure and honestly get the experience with the runway show with a live audience. Again, comments. Okay. I think I've answered all the questions so far, but if I missed you, you can just ask again, please, and then I will get back to you as soon as I can, okay? So I just want to go through our tips from the CMTC team, okay? So again, no posing at the beginning. You'll be cued on, likely by me. There will be music, of course, and we do pick our music for the 12 and over to represent kind of what you might find at an actual fashion show. So there's a heavy beat and we do suggest walking to the beat of the music. So you don't want to walk too slow and you don't want to walk too fast because this is your time to shine. You're the only person on the runway. You're not passing anybody else. So it's just you on that stage. And it really is your opportunity to kind of let your personality shine and let your confidence shine. So take advantage of that and really soak in the moment would be my number one tip. But so again, look down the stairs. You will not be judged after your pose. So you'll pose for about 3 seconds and then you will look down and go down the stairs and there'll be a staff member there to help you. But a big thing about being on the runway, and the runway coach at CMTC, she is a professional, so she will give you really solid tips, but these tips are just from the CMTC team, what we've learned over the years and with our experience. So again, focus on your posture. That's really, really important. Be confident. Again, this is your time to shine, so allow your confidence to come out, allow your natural swagger, I guess you could say, come out, and let yourself shine, and the runway coach will help you and will kind of guide you through how to walk. And again, she's a professional, so she'll give you some really good tips, and you'll get that actual experience on the stage before the competition. But it's not only for high fashion models. This is for all ages, all interests. It's a great competition. It's just great experience, great exposure. So again, you don't have to be 6 foot tall to be in this competition. It's not about that for us. So, and it's not about that for a lot of the reps either. It just, again, depends on the market and what they're looking for, but it's a great experience. Yep, so Rian, there is a practice before. It'll be in your itinerary when the workshop is, the runway workshop for the different age groups, but there's definitely going to be a workshop where you're on the stage and working with an actual runway coach. So this live session is really just giving some tips from the team and going over some of the rules to answer some questions. Okay, so if you're 12 and over, you can wear heels. The little ones, we suggest don't wear heels. You don't need to wear heels in the styling industry for kids or the fashion industry for kids, even on runways. Most of them aren't wearing heels. So I suggest not wearing heels. It kind of just adds another complexity to the already kind of first time experience on the stage. So I would avoid heels if you can, if you're younger, and if you're a mom or dad and your kid really, really wants to wear heels, then yeah, you can let them, but I suggest like a little kitten heel, okay? Again, the reps also want to see you and they want to see kids as kids, and they don't want them to be in big dresses or big heels or anything like that. They want to see your child as a child, okay? Just looking at some of the... Yep, you can definitely purchase the Embody Kindness merchandise at CMTC, for sure. Chloe, Lululemon leggings are fine. So leggings are fine. Usually the symbol is at the back anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. Again, you're only walking on forward to the audience. You're not turning around and walking back. You're walking forward, posing, and going down. So you only walk once. So again, leggings are fine, and they are typically suggested for castings anyways. Okay, So for heels, so 12 and over, we do suggest heels for females. However, in saying that, if you cannot walk in heels, we suggest don't wear them. Again, this is about you feeling confident and being confident. And if you can't walk in heels, it's going to come across. Number one, you can see it on your face if you're struggling to walk in heels. So the reps, again, would rather see you being confident. So if that means you're wearing flats, then you're wearing flats. You're not judged. It's not required that you wear heels. But if you are interested in high fashion and you have heels that you're comfortable in, then we definitely suggest that, especially for 16 and up. We do suggest heels. So for those ladies who want to wear heels, then my big suggestion is get a pair that's comfortable. They don't have to be like 6-inch heels, even 3 inches or 4 inches or 2 inches. That's good enough. It just shows that you can walk in heels, which is important for especially high fashion modeling. You're gonna always put in some crazy different types of shoes. But again, CMTC is a couple months away, so I would grab yourself a pair of black heels. Again, they have to be black or white. Black heels, and just wear them around your house and get comfortable in them. Practice on flat surfaces, so don't practice on carpet. Practice on like tile or hardwood, and just get comfortable in them. So then by the time CMTC rolls around, you're not dealing with blisters and you're confident in your heels. If you have a hallway in your house or apartment or even in your school, I suggest walking up and down that for a little bit. Again, the runway coach will give you some great tips, but I know one foot in front of the other is very important. Posture is very important because posture shows you're confident. So definitely to try with that. And if you're a girl who's really wanting to be on the runway and is really interested in high fashion, there's always the book on the head trick. So you're controlling your speed if you have something on your head, and you're also controlling your posture. So that's another tip I have for you. But again, our runway coach who's attending CMTC, she is an expert. So she's going to give you some real great tips and work with you individually as you walk down the runway. So if she sees something, she'll point it out and help you work with that, okay? And every year, usually after these workshops, we have girls in the hallways in the hotel just practicing their walk, which is awesome, okay? Practice really does make perfect. So don't expect that you're gonna have the perfect walk right away. Some people do, and some people do have to really work hard on that, and that's just like anything, okay? So again, heels, great, not too high, don't push yourself, wear something that you are comfortable in. If you're interested in high fashion modeling and you have high fashion potential, then I suggest definitely grabbing a pair of heels and practicing in them as much as you can and getting comfortable in them. Okay, so another tip is to look forward. So don't look down at your feet. Practice this. If you want to do again at home, practice it. And don't look down at your feet. Look forward. Pick a spot on the wall. I know a lot of people even suggest that for presenting. So you don't have to look at the crowd, or if there's someone in the crowd that you can see, there's usually a light. So you don't have to really worry about even seeing a lot of faces in the crowd, quite honestly. But definitely pick somewhere to look, and you can smile or you don't have to smile, but definitely keep your head up so the judges can see your faces. And again, you just don't want to be looking down while you're walking. The runway, you're not on it very long. It goes by pretty quick. So take advantage of that opportunity and really, again, show your confidence. That's what I could say it 100 times. That's really what it's about, is coming off confident on the runway. Okay, so again, don't walk too fast. It does go by fast. There will be a great music for you to walk to. So we do say concentrate on the beat of the music and walk with that. Just gonna look at some of the questions. Should it be formal wear or casual? So again, for most of all of our competitions, we do suggest basic, nothing that will take away from you. So ladies, a black skirt, black dress, black top, form-fitting if you're comfortable in that, leggings, again, Lulu leggings, as someone suggested, that is great with a t-shirt. That's absolutely fine. You want to be able to show off your figure, and you want to be comfortable, and you don't want to take away from your walk, and you don't want to take away from you at all. So I would definitely say casual, okay? So you're only walking on the runway one time during the competition. You will have the workshop before where you'll get some attempts at it and working with a runway coach, but for the actual competition, you're lined up behind stage with your division, will cue you on. You don't pose when you first go on. You literally just walk right off into the stage. You're walking straight. You pose at the end, and then you look down for the stairs. And you walk down, and that's it. And it's done. So it does go by pretty quickly. But again, it takes confidence to go up there. It's great exposure. All of the reps are there. So it's a great competition to partake in, and it's great experience for sure. So the practice will take place on the main stage. So the stage that you're working with the runway coach will be on the same stage that you will be doing the runway competition on, okay? So for that practice, I would definitely wear, if you're wearing heels, I would wear the heels to the practice. And our runway coach will let you know how your walk is in those heels as well. So I would definitely wear the shoes that you're going to wear in the competition to the actual practice. So your heels have to be black, white, or a combination of both. Just looking at the questions here. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, Jelena, so she's asked, for the pose at the end, should it be simple, like hand on hip? Absolutely. So it can be a simple little pose. Some kids do some cute things too, but simple is best, I think. Again, the runway coach will kind of walk you through some different poses for females versus males, the walks for males versus females, things like that. But the pose can just be like a little hip pose or anything like that. So what I would do if you're, again, really interested in runway walks, I would watch some YouTube videos. I would look at some different poses on Pinterest. That would even help you with photography movement, things like that. So to look up some different types of easy poses before CMTC is always a good idea. Kind of do your research. But again, the runway coach will help you with that as well. But the pose can be simple, hand on hip, something like that for sure. Yep, and guys can wear turtlenecks. Again, really the only restrictions is that it's appropriate and 12 and over, black, white, or a combination of both. So our host hotel is the Sheraton Parkway North Toronto for Declan. And you can definitely wear a dress cape for sure. And Avery, is everyone able to watch? Yep. So again, the big part of this competition and confidence boost is that it is in front of a live audience. So all the visitors, all of the competitors who aren't in runway competition will likely be there. It's a great competition to watch. So it is a very popular competition, and usually the room is packed. So again, yes, in front of a live audience. And again, all 70 to 80 reps will be in this room because they do so definitely stick around. Actually, that's an important note. When this competition ends, stick around because all of the reps get the mic and they introduce who they are and where they're from and what agency they work for. So again, great competition for exposure. Kendra, should we wear a lot of makeup? I wouldn't wear too much makeup. Again, keep it natural. I wouldn't wear heavy eyeshadow or anything heavy on the lips. As natural as possible. At CMTC, we love natural looks. And again, we kind of treat it like a go-see for like a runway casting per se. So that is actually for those. Models usually don't wear any makeup. But for this competition, if you want to wear like mascara or light eyeliner and a light foundation or concealer, that's absolutely fine. But I would keep it as natural as possible. Maya, today's is about runway competition. Declan, absolutely. So the walk that you want to portray or however you feel confident, and that's how you walk. So if you're more confident in leggings, absolutely wear leggings. We're all about being yourself, and the agents want to see you being yourself and not trying to fit into some mold. This industry is about being yourself and being different and being unique, and that's what really stands out. So absolutely, you can wear leggings for sure. You can walk with whatever makes you confident. So, no problem, Declan. So all 70 reps will pick anyone they want, and approximately how many can a rep pick up? Okay, that's a good question. It's not really about runway, but it is a good question. So, So, and the reps, all of them, we don't have a restriction. So they are looking for what they're looking for, and at CMTC is where they can scout as many of the models and talent. This doesn't have a great, it's not really a great answer, because I don't really know how many. Some reps could come looking for 10 people, some could looking for 20 people. Some reps could come and not even know that they find someone they didn't even know that they were looking for. So they're allowed to call back as many people as they want to get to know you better, or to have sign you, or whatever it may be, or talk to you and give you tips. So they can really call back as many people as they want. We don't restrict that. We don't get involved with that. So again, this competition is great for exposure. So there might be an acting rep who is at the runway competition who loves your look and can tell that you're very confident and might call you back for that. So again, take advantage of being in front of these career makers for sure. Okay, so Azari, do second place and third place winners get awards? So we do have first, second, and third at the award ceremony for the competitions. But again, it's really important not to emphasize on these awards, because they are kind of just something we do at the end to celebrate the weekend with the award ceremony. But it does not mean if you get an award, you're getting callbacks, and it doesn't mean if you don't get an award, you'll get callbacks. Again, a great example of this is Lisa Winkler, who came to CMTC. She's one of Canada's biggest supermodels, and she didn't win a modeling award. She won a dance award, actually, and look at her now. So it doesn't really mean anything, these awards. It's just like something that we like to do to recognize those who did do really well and excelled at the competitions. No, my runway isn't a closed competition, so it's actually open to the audience, this competition. So when do you get a callback, and how do you know you were picked? The callbacks will be posted on Sunday morning, and they will circle your number. So we're gonna post it on the password protected contestant guide, and we'll also post printouts on the wall of the hotel in the CMTC Grand York Foyer room, and then you can look for your number. So each rep has their own callback sheet, and they'll circle the numbers of all of those, the contestant numbers of all of those they're interested in. And then you'll go in a room, and all of the reps will be set up in a room, and you find the different agencies who've called you back. Okay. Alrighty. So if anyone has any more questions for me, I think I've pretty much wrapped up, and I've repeated myself a couple times here. So hopefully I've been able to answer all of your questions, and I gave you some good tips. But again, for this competition, we do have the runway workshop that takes place before the runway competition. So you'll work with an amazing runway coach who's happy and excited to meet everyone, and we're really excited to announce who it is this year, and she will work with all of you in getting you prepared for this competition, and then you'll have an opportunity to practice what she has taught you before the competition at CMTC. Okay. Alrighty. Well, it was nice. Who's the runway coach? So we're going to announce her, I think, next week. So keep an eye on that. We'll send out an email with her information, and we're going to post about her, and we're really, really excited to have her. So, okay. So again, we're really, really excited, and we can't wait to see you all. And I hope this CMTC live session was helpful. And if you have any questions, you can always email or call us. We're happy to help. And I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday.